was at the stop sign for too long?
Yeah, what's up with that? Why was you just sitting there?
I was just waiting for it to turn green.
I feel it's better than running through it. Where you headed?
I'm headed home.
Okay, where you live?
With my parents.
Okay, and where do your parents live?
They live with me.
Okay, and where do you all live?
We all live together.
Okay, so where's your house?
It's next to my neighbor's house.
And where's your neighbor's house?
Ooh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Next to my house.
I'm just too damn pretty. Right. I know your man agree with me. Right. The world would be fucked up. Yeah. And my face wasn't all in it. Damn. She ill is back in your face. Instagram and book face.
What's good, y'all? Talk Royalty Podcast, Tagged Up Gaming, Man Talk Podcast, RD Automotive. We are live with another episode of Bars Are Real. So let's get straight into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get straight into it. Y'all see the title, and it says it right there. J. Cole versus Kendrick. I mean, well, it really says K. Dot versus J. Cole, but who's really speaking specifics at this point? You know what I'm saying? Now, we're here to discuss the battle of J. Cole versus K. Dot. Now, if y'all haven't been paying attention, Kendrick Lamar got on a track with Future. If y'all paid attention to the first episode we did, we reviewed the songs, and, you know, it was pretty split down the middle. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, it was pretty split down the middle. You had one side going for Kendrick, you had another side going for J. Cole. When it comes to situations like that, you know, you're pretty much dead even. One person's gonna like what they like, another person's gonna like what they like. Can't really argue that. But something interesting happened, because later on down the line, after he did his response, he went on one of his shows and publicly apologized. Now, me, y'all know me. I'm a visual person, you know what I'm saying? I like to show, and then we talk about it after we see it. So let's take a look at what happened, and let's get in it. Let's go.
So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Right? Niggas want to see blood. And I was conflicted because, one, I know my heart. You know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is, in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
Oh, he calls it Dreamville for it.
As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bro, that was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man,
Yeah, we're watching the apology.
I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I want to do that for y'all right now.
All right. We're going to cut it right there. Now, that was J. Cole pretty much doing his public apology. Now, there's multiple ways to look at it. Me being a battler, I know, because there's been situations where, in all actuality, even though the battle rap scene, most of the people that I've battled, I don't have real problems with. Like, most people that I've battled, we're actually cool in real life. You know what I'm saying? We don't have real ill will feelings towards each other. But when it comes to battling, there's always that one moment where you look and you think to yourself, maybe I went too far with that one. Maybe I went too far with that. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people grow from shit like that. It's another way of looking at it is like, bro, this is a battle. This is a battle. Now, everybody, the general outlook was that he went light in his response. If you looked at the previous show when it was me and John Luke, we were both in agreement that J. Cole is the better artist. He's the better writer. He's the better lyricist. You know what I'm saying? So when we heard that he did a response, we figured that he was going to blow the shit out of the water. And he held back. If you listen to a lot of people if you listen to battle rap fans, if you listen to people who listen to music in general, they would say the exact thing, that he held back. So why are you apologizing and you held back on top of that? That's what some people would ask. What I would respond and say something like this. There are situations where you just know that you went too far, no matter if it's a battle. I mean, battle rap is supposed to be friendly competition anyway. But even in the midst of it being friendly competition, you can look and you can say, that wasn't cool. Whatever he felt like he said, whatever he felt he said, like he felt like he was shitting on his catalog. You know what I'm saying? Like there was the lines in it, you know what I'm saying? It fell off like The Simpsons. Like there was a part in there where he was talking about his catalog. He felt he went too far talking about his catalog. Even though it's about, I understand that, because there are situations like, and like I say, I'm a visual on certain shit. So this is an example that I want to show. This is an example I want to show. And there was an interview from both of these artists. One of my favorite battles on top of that, which is New Jersey Twerk versus Rum Nitty. One of my favorite battles. There was a certain moment in this battle where it went too far. Let's take a look. If it stopped buffering. My shit buffering.
You want to twerk? Well, now there's some hoes in his house. I found the road to your house. And all it took was one to tell. I know about your sister Crystal. I know about your son Tremel. Rest in peace to Mama Phil. I know all about I'm rapping, nigga. Fuck out, nigga. Let's go.
That little moment right there damn near fucked up the whole battle. And the battle was being cool. The battle was going good. And Twerk said something that he was like, yo, that even though probably we don't know how Kendrick felt about that response. We know how Rum felt, but we don't know really how Kendrick felt. But in the midst, it's the same thing, damn near, where one person went too far and they didn't realize they went too far until the damage was already done. Damage was already done at that point. You can't really unring a bell. Certain situations like that. The thing with J. Cole, and I really hope that everything works out for him and everything goes cool and everything, because the one thing a person really does, one thing a man really values is his peace. So once a person loses that, you really don't know what's gonna happen. Really don't know what's gonna happen, and I really think that it's very mature of J. Cole to step out and be like, you know what, this is just friendly competition, but he felt like he went too far. You know what I'm saying? The title on there is that I might delete this shit. Who knows if he'll delete it or not? You know, and I had it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy when you look at it because it wasn't as harsh as we thought it would be. But artists are humans too. We're humans and we feel just like everybody else does. We feel a certain type of way when we're in the midst of that battle. Like even with me, you know what I'm saying? I've been in a situation like that where I was getting into it, where I didn't get into it, but I was battling a friend. I consider a friend. He's still a friend of mine. Controversy. In the second round, I said some disrespectful things about his wife. Like, I'm not gonna say what I said because that'll probably rekindle some shit. But he reacted. He was like, "Hey," he was on the division, like, "Yo, watch your mouth." Me being in a battle, I'm like, "No, we in a battle, nigga. Get salty, nigga. It is what it is." So he reacted. I reacted. We was bad. Niggas had to hold his back and everything. After that battle, this is how I know. This is after that battle and called time and everything. We shook hands. I apologized to him right then and there because in real life, I really don't have any ill feelings towards my opponent at that moment. Neither does any of us when we in that situation. We don't have any ill feelings. We just want to be the ones to win. We want to win. And sometimes you go too far and win. And so that's why I said, yeah, J. Cole threw in the towel. If y'all want to say that, y'all can say he forfeit, whatever, but and y'all can say y'all can say K Dot won the first round. But at what cost? Because honestly, yeah, he was talking about J. Cole, but who was he really talking about? We know who he was really talking about. We wasn't even really cared if we got a response from J. Cole. We know everybody knows who we wanted that response from. So I guess if you want to talk about the battle of the big three, you know what I'm saying? K Dot got J. Cole out the way due to forfeit. He forfeit, you know what I'm saying? Or yeah, or you can say that yeah, because he's not rocking with that. He apologized for his round. So that kind of led to a forfeit in a way. So I guess it's only him and Drake again. At least to him and Drake again. You know what I'm saying? We got my guy coming on. Let's bring him in. What's good, John Luke? What's going on?
Yo, what's good? What's cracking with you, boy?
Nothing much, you know what I'm saying? Just discussing it. Just I don't know if you've been watching, but we went through some of the clips. You know what I'm saying? We showed the apology live and everything. So now that you're here, could I get your take on what you looked at when you seen the apology live? I think you're on mute. Let me unmute you. Oh, you gotta unmute yourself. Like,
I don't
okay,
know
there,
why I did that. Yeah, there we go.
oh, there we go.
Okay, so about that. Here's the thing. I understand why why he apologized for that. I get it. But at the same time, the rapper in me says, dude, why? This is a battle. like I get both dynamics, but you got to make it make sense too, because like if I'm gonna be okay, like say if me and you battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we've been passing jabs back and forth for X amount of time. This, that, and the third. If it just didn't sit right with you to battle me, don't
Yeah.
like. But at the same time, it's hip hop. You can't like say this, that, and the third, and then expect me not to say back. Expect for me not to say anything back.
Yeah.
Now my thing is with me, I have one rule. I have only one rule. You can talk as much shit as you want about me. Just don't say my name. The moment you say my name is the moment you die.
Yeah. Because now you're lead. You making me respond.
Because now you making me respond. Because now you're making me respond.
And it's crazy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Especially when I shouldn't have to. Yeah, you can take all of these shots at me and whatnot, but the moment you say my name is the moment you die. Period.
Yeah.
I can't.
And it's crazy because now I want to ask you this question. Because I was looking for this clip to play, but I didn't have enough time to because I was trying to get everything in order and everything. Um, I think it was the middle of last year. I think, or it was the middle of last year. NBA YoungBoy dropped a song called "F the Industry Part 2." I don't know if you listen. I doubt that you listen to NBA YoungBoy because he's not good. He's not up there like that. But if you did listen to this song, his lyrics were, and I quote, "Jay a hoe, that nigga played it cold like he was gonna do a feature. So I text his line a muscle sign. I swear it's gonna be nice to me." Like he pretty
Yeah,
much.
I heard that.
Now he had no problem. He got on the track with Lil Yachty. I like the song. On top of that, he got on the track with Lil Yachty and he responded. It was pretty. To me. It was a light jab, but it was enough to shut NBA up to me. And I have to ask this question.
It really did. It really did shut him up for real, for real.
Yeah,
And I'm just gonna segue off of this a little bit because let's give props to Lil Yachty because he showed up and he showed the fuck out.
yeah, I would props to Lil Bo because he has been getting better with his. He has been getting better.
Yeah, he has definitely. But the question.
Why do you think that he was so comfortable responding to NBA opposed to Kendrick?
Whew, that's a good question.
Because now I'm looking at it like you're picking your battles, really, which is cool because in real life, we really didn't want him to respond. We all know who we wanted to respond.
We all wanted Drake to respond.
Yeah, we all wanted him to respond. Cole really didn't have to. So it was like it looks like in this situation, like a little bit that he picks his picking his battle, so to say, because he had no problem with NBA, but now you feel a certain type of way when you go in at Kendrick. So that was the question I do want to get. That's the question I do want to ask you, though.
I'm thinking, okay. All right, I'm about to throw some context out for this.
Okay.
I don't know if it's little does everybody know, but Nardwuar had an interview with J. Cole. And J. Cole was telling Dr. Dre about Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Which is how all of that kind of segued together. So he never really saw Kendrick as competition per se, but this is hip hop. It's always a competition.
Yes.
So I think I don't think it's a sense of him technically choosing, quote unquote, his battles. I think this was a case of, okay, oh, my friend jabbed back. Okay, let's reply.
Okay. Because
Okay, and then he heard the talks about it and everything like that. Everybody talking about J. Cole went light and this, that, and the third. And then he started feeling bad about it. He started to feel like it was lame.
yeah,
Which makes sense. But at the end of the day, it's still hip hop.
still hip hop. Like
It's still hip hop.
And that's the crazy thing about this culture that we're a part of. All the reasons could be valid and make perfect sense, but it doesn't take away from the fact that this is still hip hop and this is what we do.
Yeah.
Nobody really had, like, the people, like when Nas went at Jay-Z, they had no ill feelings towards each other.
No, they didn't.
When Beans and Jadakiss went at it, they had no ill feelings towards each other. Like it some of the competition, even with Drake and Kendrick, when he was doing his light jabs at Kendrick and shit with the Now You Talking My Language track, like it was all like, okay, there was no ill feelings towards it, to the point where Beans or Jadakiss or Nas or Jay-Z got on stage and apologized. They just accepted they lost and moved on. And with this, what now? And the crazy thing, I don't know if you heard that track with J. Cole and Daylight. And,
Oh yeah.
My God, that
it went crazy.
That was crazy. I'm glad ain't nobody went at Daylight. I'm glad ain't nobody went at Daylight, because that would have been something. But I commend J. Cole for being mature, knowing that he never wanted to battle his friend, because I think that's what he looked at it as. Like, yo, you my friend. I don't want to do, like, yeah, I think that's how he looked. Even though, like, you didn't feel, it's still battle rap. And if you would have took that, if you would have not did that apology and just took that L straight up, I think people would have still had the same respect for you with that track.
I agree.
If he would have just been like, yep, I lost that round, cool, all right, let's keep it going, he would not even have to perform it. He would not have never even had to perform it. All he had to do was take the L and pray that and wait for Drake to come out with something, if he ever does.
But see, that's the thing. But see, that's the thing. Drake, I don't think people are getting this. Drake is going to do what Drake always fucking does. He's going to make hit records.
Yep.
Possibly lace a diss in there somewhere. And then the shit's gonna play in the clubs for the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
He did the same shit with Meek Mill.
Yeah, and he got a Grammy off of that. Do you think
that got a Grammy off of winning the battle?
The crazy part, I'm really thinking, like, can Drake, and at this point, this is just me thinking out loud, can Drake outdo back to back?
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so.
And I thought that was his ceiling diss. I thought that was his ceiling right there.
Honestly, I don't think that's his ceiling, but I don't think we're gonna get another back to back.
Yeah. And I think about it, Drake responded to NBA YoungBoy too. Now I think about it.
Yeah, he responded to NBA.
Both of them niggas responded to him. Damn, that makes it even crazy. I gotta make that a status on Facebook. y'all react to this?
True though.
Yeah, like y'all both responded to NBA. He's not a lyricist. To me, he's a drill rapper, a southern drill rapper.
He is.
And Y'all had no problem responding to that. And then the shit kept getting y'all, and to make it even worse, the shit with Lil Yachty was just fucking crazy. And then Drake come up with fucking barrettes all in his hair, and he do some good. I just can't watch that video though. I just can't. It's just
What?
like
I don't think this move really hurt J. Cole like that. It might have hurt him in the context of this is hip hop. Why would you do that?
We just look at, as far as like some of the battlers I talk to, we just look at it like, yo, you can't battle. You don't battle no more unless you really ready to kill something.
Right, unless you really willing to take it there.
To take it there. If you're not willing to take it there, just keep where you at, because we like the J. Cole we got now. I think he's fucking amazing. And who knows? You know what I'm saying? We might get a response from Drake. It might be in the club. He might. Who knows? He might put Sexy Red as a feature for all we know. So I'm interested in seeing that. And I'm gonna be tracking it. You know what I'm saying? And I want to take time to shout out to my guy KDS. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, me and him been talking, and we gonna have something in the works pretty soon. We're gonna have something in the works. So y'all look out for that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put the details and all of that as soon as we get to talking and everything. But I want to shout out everybody who came to watch. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my guy, John Luke, for showing up. And we're going to keep covering it. Next episode, we're going to be getting back to battle rap. We're doing back to battle rap reviews next episode. And the first one we're going to be doing is, this is going to be shouting out the platform. We're going to be doing J That Guy versus T-Top. That's the first. That's what we're gonna be doing. Yeah.
I don't have the platform yet, so I haven't really seen that one. But
it's on YouTube.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's on YouTube right now. I'll send you the link. As a matter of fact, when we get out of here.
All right, bet. I will say something about that battle. I love how T-Top did his homework on KC locations.
Yes.
That was a really cool nod. I've always liked T-Top too.
Yes, and I found out that he freestyled that. That was great because he freestyled that night. That's what fucked me up.
Are you serious?
On God, he freestyled that shit. Like, that was a rebuttal. That whole thing was a rebuttal.
Cause Top don't freestyle like that.
Yeah, and I remember after they battle, I walked up to him. I'm like, "Nigga, you freestyling now?" He's like, "Yeah, Cam been freestyle." I'm like, "Nah, not like that, not like that, nigga." But yeah, can't see shit. He freestyled that.
That's crazy.
But yep, I'm gonna send you the link right after this. Shouts out to everybody for watching. Bars are real. People are fake. God loves you. The devil doesn't. I'll see y'all next time.
100%.